Hi, I'm Lisa Hayden with Channel 6 Central Kentucky TV, community focus on Washington County. And we are happy to have with us today Lydia Smith, who is the Washington County Chamber of Commerce award recipient of the Young Leader of the Year.
Yes, ma'am, that's right.
Congratulations, Lydia.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Well, we like to have young people on this show because you all are our future.
Yes, ma'am.
And we like to see these young people who are energetic and go-getters and are being leaders in their community. So, you're just going to have to tell us about it, Lydia.
Yeah, all right.
Why you received this award.
The Young Leader of the Year award is given to individuals who, they go out of their way through in the community, through their school that's above average for people their age. And I just feel like I'm really humbled and really honored to be able to receive it from the Commerce this year.
Yeah. And so you go out of your way, in what way?
I just feel like a lot of times people have poured into me over, my 17 years, and I just feel like it's so important to be able to give back to the community that's given so much to me and the people that have supported me throughout the way.
So you are a senior this year
Yes,
at Washington County High School, and you're the daughter of?
Jason and Karen Smith of Springfield.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Your mother used to babysit my children, goes to show you how old I am. And so you've got wonderful parents, and they've raised a wonderful young lady.
Well, thank you.
I know you're involved in lots of activities at school.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And including what? I think, what's the conference you're getting ready to go on? Or
we just got back from the Kentucky State FCCLA conference.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest school activity from being a chapter member my freshman year. And then I served as a chapter officer my sophomore, junior, and senior year, and a regional officer my junior year.
Oh, wow.
It's a big, very busy, but I love FCCLA. It's given me so many opportunities that I never would have dreamed that it would have given me as a freshman.
Yeah. That's a great club, I think, too, and that stands for?
The Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And they certainly do teach leadership. I do believe, yes.
A lot of, when I think about FCCLA, I think a lot about the connections that I've made with people across the state. No longer has it just given me better communication skills, better public speaking skills, time management, organization, but more so it's given me the opportunity to be able to form relationships with others in different schools, different communities, and be able to connect with them on that level.
Yeah. So you've had the opportunity to meet a lot of students from other schools. Yes. Where was your conference?
In Louisville this year.
Okay.
It's at the Galt House every year.
Okay. And then will you all go somewhere else now?
Yes. Me and my partner, Maddie Pettis, we placed first this year at state, and so we qualified to go to nationals this year in Anaheim, California at Disneyland.
Oh, great.
Yes, we're super excited to be able to have qualified to go to nationals.
Yeah. Now, what was your all's project?
And we did promote and publicize FCCLA, and basically it was just a big presentation of our chapter and how we are involved within the community, within the school, and how we promote our chapter. Yeah.
And how are you involved in the community?
We do various projects through the House of Hope, the St. D Food Pantry. We do meals throughout the Family Resource Center. That's our big outlet to be able to reach others in the community, and they're our main source that we go through to find others.
Yeah, that's great, and help the House of Hope, and that's certainly a very worthy organization. And then now, I think also, aren't you involved in sports as well? I
was in middle school, and I played a few sports in high school, but sports are definitely not my cup of tea anymore. I do CrossFit, however, at CrossFit E2 here in Springfield.
Oh, you do the CrossFit?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Whew, I don't see how you all do it.
It's rough sometimes, but we do love it.
Yeah, yeah. I think you all have competitions with that.
Yes,
with
we
the
have
CrossFit.
competitions, and a lot of people that come in from different parts of the state, they come to our boxes, or our gym is what we call it, a box. But and then we go, sometimes others go to different boxes to compete.
And of course, we've got to mention your music.
It's a big, very big part of my life.
Yeah, tell me
ma'am.
about that.
I've been playing guitar since I was 7, and I've been playing piano for about 3 or 4 years, something around there, and it's opened so many doors for me. I've been able to be a part of the River of Life Community Church, their praise team. I've sang at different local events and different things like that, and it's really
because you have a beautiful voice.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think you might have, did you record some
I've been on the
songs?
radio a few times on the Sunday Morning Harvest with Jim Reed. I've co-hosted with him a few times and sang some originals on there.
And sang some originals?
Yes, ma'am. Just a few.
Well, that's, so what do you plan on doing with that? Is that something you want to do in your future?
I really just like music just as a hobby, to something that I look at music as something that I want to do, and I don't really want it to be a job. It's just something that I really enjoy, and it's very, it's very
satisfying,
therapeutic and satisfying.
Yeah, therapeutic.
That I can, go to relieve, some stresses of life. But I plan on going to EKU this fall as a Premier Scholar, so I'm super excited. Just got that letter in the mail yesterday.
Now, what's a Premier Scholar?
Because I attended the Kentucky Governor Scholar Program this past summer, through application process, I got to go, and it's the best summer I've ever had. But because of the prestigious, elite of the program, a lot of schools in Kentucky offer free tuition, free books. A lot of that encompasses within the Premier Scholarship at EKU.
So you're going to get to go on a scholarship?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
almost completely paid for. I'm very, very excited and very, very honored to be able to receive it.
Oh, I'm sure your parents are excited too. With the cost of tuition and
it's rising.
Room and board these days, yeah. So that is really great.
Thank you. I'm very, very excited to see what the future holds.
Yeah. And do you know what you want to what you want to major in, or?
I've looked at a few different things, but I really want to market for distilleries around here, just because I want to be able to move back home or close to home at least. And there's so many around here that you can do that with, and it's a growing industry.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So, well, it certainly is growing, and finally we're going to have our own distillery here with Michter's. We're excited about, and building their warehouse here now. And so I'm glad you're interested in in marketing and the liquor industry, bourbon industry. And also, you've had your own little business too, Lydia, going on. Speaking of entrepreneurship, tell us about that.
I started Right Down Calligraphy the November of my junior year, and it grew way more than I ever thought it would. I do weddings, I do signage, lettering, different things like that, invitations, stationery. Things for weddings, birthday parties.
You do write out invitations too?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
I love to do envelopes. I do the envelopes. I don't do the invitations, but I do the envelopes. Platters, plates. I've had the opportunity to set up at the local craft fairs here in town, and it's just opened so many doors for me that I never dreamed it would.
Yeah, so that's been quite a nice little business. That's. I hope you've been saving your money for college on that. That'll be a little spending money.
We've been trying.
So now, what else do you have going on? With anything going on at school right now that besides the FCCLA? FCCLA.
Yes, ma'am. I'm involved within the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I'm not an athlete, but I am very involved within the Christian side of schools, because I feel like that's really important, because as Christians, a lot of times that's not really the cool thing to do at school or be. It's just not the most popular crowd to be able to be involved in, which is really sad, honestly, that there are so few Christians that are so bold in their faith. And so that's one of the things that I really try to do, is be encouraging to other Christians that share the same beliefs as I do, to be able to be bold in their faith and not be shy of it. And that's the main purpose of FCA at the school. National
Do you
Honors
all have like a club time or prayer time or something like that?
Yes, we have club meeting on, I think it's once a month. We meet, all the clubs meet in the morning and afternoon, and we have a club time that we meet then.
I see.
And then National Honor Society, I've been a member of that through high school, Beta Club, trying to just go around the school. And,
Goodness gracious.
Senior Salute, you've probably seen the pictures around town, the boards around town, they travel. Senior Salute.
So you've worked on that?
Yes, ma'am. And then my biggest thing is in high school was Kentucky Governor Scholar. That was the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you get to meet people from all over, don't you, with regard to that?
And was the most amazing summer of my life.
Where did you do that?
I went to Northern Kentucky University this past summer. I spent 5 weeks there on campus. We went to class. We went to Cincinnati quite a bit because it's like a 10-minute drive. I met my best friend there, or one of my best friends. I have lots, but one of my best friends, she actually lives in past Paducah, so it's a hike to get there from here. But she's coming up for spring break, so I'm super excited. And I would have never been able to meet her without a Kentucky Governor Scholar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great to meet people from other places. Yeah,
it's so
opens
different.
Up your eyes to the world, doesn't it?
A little bit, yes,
Yeah. And so then, of course, you've gone, spring break will be coming up.
And then prom.
And then you've got prom, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to 2 proms this year. Super excited.
Oh, you are?
Yes, ma'am. Marion County and Washington County.
Oh, so is your date is it a Marion County fella
yes,
then?
he lives in Marion County. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're going to his prom and he's coming to yours. Oh,
and then it's graduation.
That's right. What is the graduation date?
May 17th at 7 o'clock.
I can't hardly believe it. So now this summer, will you be in Springfield?
Yes, I'll be home until August, and then I'll move to Richmond.
Yeah, to the dorm.
Yes, ma'am.
Off to dorm life.
Yes, ma'am.
How exciting. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll take a little getting used to, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, pledge a sorority.
Yes, I am planning on rushing possibly. I haven't fully decided, but I am looking at it for sure.
Yeah, so, well, I just want to congratulate you. I know that Channel 6 does, and all the listening audience.
Thank you.
On your award, Lydia. And I must, of course, mention your grandparents, J.C. and Ruth Ellen, because I know how much they love and you and are involved in your life. And, of course, they're friends of mine, and I think the world of all your family.
Well,
and then Jason's parents.
Yes. Phyllis and Smitty.
Phyllis and Smitty.
Yes.
And one time they had the restaurant over here.
Yes, when I was little, they had a
Springfield. And so I miss seeing them. But I know that they're very proud of you as well.
I'm so thankful to have such a great support system. My family's always been so supportive of me and everything that I've ever done or wanted to do. And then, my friends, I can't forget about them. They're everything to me. They've always been there for me through high school, through, since we were little. We've always just been so close, and they've always supported me no matter what I did or what I chose to do, whether that be outside of school or in school. And then, the people that mean the world to me, they're like family, but they're not blood to me. Everybody has just supported me, and I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah. That's Springfield and Washington County for you.
Yes, ma'am. Everybody's so supportive. I'm so thankful to
We love to see our young people succeed, and you're one of them.
Well, thank you.
And we congratulate you on your award, most deserving, and we look forward to hearing more about you in the future and what you're up to. So,
thank you.
And good luck to you
on
college
I appreciate
and
it.
everything. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.